Hey guys, my name's Jesse, your J-Game, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be giving you the easiest and fastest way to complete the Easter egg for Shattered Veil, the brand new Black Ops 6 Zombies map. Now, let's get right into it for you guys. It's very simple if you follow my steps to a T. This is the fastest way possible. Now, at round 10, you're going to make your way downstairs to the elevator, and you'll be able to kill this technician right here. This technician will drop a floppy disk. You'll be able to pick it up, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for that on the floor. Now, the next step you're going to want to take is go take the floppy disk to this computer next to Stamina Room. This computer will turn red once you insert it, and it'll print out a piece of paper. Make sure you guys have weapons because vermin will begin to spawn. Once you're done killing all the vermin, the paper should be printed out and it'll have a word ready for you. That word could be Yeti, worm. For example, I think I had Yeti. So you go over to the chalkboard next to Flopper. Once you're in that room, you can see a bunch of letters grouped up. And once you have your word, you use those 4 letters. So for me, my letter was worm. So the first letter is W and it's grouped up with 9 letters. So the first number is going to be 9. The next letter is going to be O, and in this it's grouped up with 3 letters, so the next number is going to be 3, and so on and so forth. Once you're done with that, you take your code down to the Doppelgas room where he's locked up, and then you're going to enter your code. I enter my code right here, and once it's entered, you got to make sure you kill the Doppelgas in time, and once he's dead, he's going to drop you an arm, and once you have that arm, you'll be able to unlock the Ray Gun Mark II in the armory. So once you go pick up that arm, take it to the armory, and you'll be able to open your Ray Gun Mark II. Once you have the Ray Gun Mark II, you can destroy these blue rocks in the ceiling to get a canister. You're going to need it for the quest as well. Pick up this black hole. You need it for the canisters as well. As of right now, we're picking up stuff that we need for the item quest. There's a reflector right here at this lion, and then you can destroy this as well. It could drop a canister. You can destroy the seeds with the Ray Gun Mark II, and they'll drop the seeds that you need for the Easter egg. You need 4 of those. You can destroy these boxes to find the bomb that you need. So you have to do all these things. So make sure you go around the map and get these done. There's 4 seeds, 2 reflectors, and there's 3 canisters. So the last canister here, we're going to go and check what letter it needs. It needs B. So once that's checked off, you go over to the valves and make sure you have tomahawks. You're going to aim your tomahawk at the valve and it's going to turn it on, and then you aim it at the next one and then it turns on the B gas. And once the B gas is turned on, or the A gas, you have to go over to this right here and explode it, and it'll drop you a next canister that you need. Now remember that black hole you had as well that you picked up? Go over to this area right here, throw the black hole, and then it will move this canister out of the hole, and then you'll be able to pick it up after the black hole has dissipated. So that will be your second canister that you pick up. So there you go. Now the third canister is going to be in the ceiling. Probably this is the last location, and then once you destroy that blue rock, it'll give you the third canister, and you have all 3 canisters for the Easter egg. Now once you find that essence bomb, you're going to destroy all those boxes. You're going to take the essence bomb downstairs. Once you take it downstairs, go to this wall right here and explode the wall. Once that wall is exploded, it will reveal an underground passageway where it's basically this Easter egg room, and where you're going to fill up one of the first canisters. Now it's pretty simple. There are these pillars where you need to put the reflectors on, and you can hit the reflectors. So once you put the canister in, it will turn on this like blue light, and you have to reflect the light onto the Doppelgas statues. So once you got the right reflector onto the Doppelgas, you'll be able to activate it by punching the blue rock. So make sure you take your reflector over to whatever blue beam is getting hit onto the pillar. You put it on, you hit it, and then once that is on the correct Doppelgas, you'll be able to go and run over to the blue rock and then punch it, and then it will start the first doppelgas spawn. Now there are 3 doppelgas spawns, and once you complete that, you'll be able to move on to the next step, and your canister will also be filled up, and you'll be able to upgrade the ray gun Mark II to its purple form, which it's like a shotgun. It's alright, it's not the best ray gun Mark II, so we're gonna showcase that once we have completed that. So I defeated the last doppelgas. I'm gonna pick up the canister, and once we have that canister, we're gonna go craft it on the bench that is in Richthofen's room, and once that's crafted, you'll have the purple ray gun Mark II. Now the next canister you're going to have to do to upgrade the ray gun Mark II is the ones with the seeds. So once you have all 4 seeds, you plant them in the same vicinity. All 4 of them are going to be all close together. So once you have that first one planted, you kill zombies around it, it'll start growing, and then you have to do that to the other 4 placements. So it's going to be huge when it grows, and once that's completed, you have to wait, and the last one is actually going to explode. It's not going to be fully grown, so make sure you expect that. And then once that's completed, you can over and get your canister that will be full, and you can upgrade the ray gun Mark II to its toxic variant. Now the last variant and last canister go in here. It will spawn an Abomination, and this Abomination will be doing blue beams at you. Make sure these blue beams hit these 3 rocks right here. They will start glowing blue. Once all 3 rocks are glowing, you'll have the Abomination ram into them, and then they'll start floating in the air. Once all 3 are floating in the air, it will cause the middle to, collect souls, and you have to kill all the vermin that start spawning. So once all the vermin are dead, and you make sure you don't get it destroyed in the middle, because they will be attacking in the middle. Once you collect all the souls, that's when the blue canister will be filled up, and you guys can upgrade the ray gun Mark III. All the rocks will explode. You'll know it will be completed. This one's the hardest one, but the explosive variant for the ray gun Mark II honestly is the best one. And honestly, I think this will be the one you'll be using for the boss fight at the end of this. So make sure you guys have that crafted up, and we'll be doing the last 3 steps of the Easter egg. Pick up the lamp next to the double tab room, and make sure you go take this lamp to Juggernaut. It will start like this Morse code kind of thing. It will start with a long beep, and then you do that, and then it'll show you the next light. So here it's telling me to do 2 lights here, and then once I complete that, it's going to tell me to do 2 lights there, and then 1 to the left. So I do the 2 lights to the right, and then 1 to the left. And once you do that code correctly, it will actually open a secret room, which you'll be able to go downstairs and start interacting with the paintings around the map. So once you go downstairs, you go to the first painting, go to the first computer, hold square on it, and it will activate the lockdown. The zombies will start attacking you, and you have to collect your souls for the painting. Once all souls are collected, the painting will reveal an opening, and it's like an astral projection of the same room. You guys go in there, and you have to start looking for the bell. Go into this room right here with the weapon in here, and start looking throughout like the dish glasses or whatever, and you'll be able to find the bell. Once you have that bell, make sure you have the ammo mod Brain Rot, and take the bell here to this bar. It's in the T-Rex room. Get a zombie with Brain Rot, and then ring the bell. Once that bell is rung, he'll go over the counter, and then he'll start serving you a drink. Once he starts serving you that drink, he'll leave it there for you, and you'll be able to pick it up and take it to the room you were just in, that you just opened. And once you're in that underground room, you can start the ritual, which you'll be placing it right here. And once that starts, a mangler with blue shield comes up, so make sure you have the blue ray gun Mark II with the explosive variant, and you'll be able to kill him, no problem. And once that's completed, that is the first step for this ray gun Mark II, and you're gonna have to do the same thing basically for all the other variants. So once completed, we're gonna go take the ritual piece, and we're gonna look for the next ritual piece we need after we get that from Richthofen, a voice quote. So once we get here, we're gonna go to this next painting, and make sure you have the purple ray gun Mark II for this one, and we're gonna get this red liquor. and then this red liquor is going to be having to take into these chalismans. These chalismans are basically going to activate, and it's going to have an elite zombie you guys have to defeat. Once defeated, you go to the next talisman, and there's around 3 talismans. So the first one is completed here. The second one is at spawn. You do that one, defeat the elite zombie as well, and once that's completed, you go to the last one in the T-Rex room, and once that's completed, they'll all have symbols. They don't really matter about the symbols that's on there, but once all 3 are defeated, you go over to the elevator, and there's gonna be some numbers on some paintings. You look at these numbers on the paintings, and it's actually a code for a vault, and you gotta go to the safe, and that safe is over near like double tap. I'm taking you guys right now, running over there, and there's gonna be like a little blue safe. You just add the code in there, and once the code is added, you'll have the last ritual piece for the purple ray gun Mark II ritual that you have to do. So make sure you guys go pick that up and take it back to the elevator room where you were just at, and once you go in that painting, you start the ritual for this one. Make sure you guys have to have the purple ray gun Mark II, remember, and defeat the elite zombie with the purple shield. It's going to be pretty simple, pretty easy. Make sure you have everything you need, and once that's completed, you pick up the ritual piece as well, and that's when you go to the last ritual piece that you need to do with the last ray gun Mark II, which is the yellow Mark II. So make sure you craft that yellow Mark II, and we're gonna take it over to this last painting in the library. The library has this painting, just kill zombies around it, and they'll start collecting its soul, and they'll start opening the astral projection version of the library. And once you got that open, you'll have to get a secret door open, and you need the Aether Shroud, because there's gonna be like this thing in the fireplace. There'll be another tape recorder in the library, and there'll also be like this thing on these tables right here. If not here, it's gonna be on the other table right over here. You can only see it with Aether Shroud, so make sure you guys have that. And once that's completed, there'll be 3 books on the library. Make sure you guys hit the ones that I am doing. The first one is going to be the 6th one here, and then the next one is going to be the circle with the line, and then the next one is going to be the 3 dots, and that's going to open the secret room. So once you have that secret room open, you get the last item you need, and then you're going to start the ritual in the astral projection room next to you. So once in there, you start the ritual, and then an amalgam will come with a shield as well. You can only use the yellow ray gun Mark II to destroy it. So once that is defeated, it will complete the last ritual, and guys, this is the last step. You are finally on your way to the boss fight, and now you'll get an audio cue from Richthofen, but this is it, guys, the last step. You will need to give the ritual piece to Sam, and it will start the boss fight, and the boss fight is absolutely insane, guys. It's a Z-Rex, a T-Rex. That's absolutely insane. Shattered Veil had to be one of the best zombies map we've gotten in so long. Honestly, the Tomb was lackluster, and Citadel de Mor was pretty good, but not the best zombie feeling map. So I'm glad we have this, and I'm glad Richthofen is back as well. The story implications are gonna be insane. I really want them to bring Primus back. That's something that is very high on my list. A lot of people don't want that, but I do. Now make sure you guys have, triple pack-a-punch stuff. The T-Rex boss fight isn't that hard, honestly. He's just walking around. Once you defeat half his health, he starts running around, so make sure you guys are prepared for that. But other than that, it's a dope boss fight. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification button if this guide helped you in any way, shape, or form. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until then, I'll see you guys in my next Black Ops 6 Zombies video. Peace out.